All right, my friends, I'll show my steps down here. So for part A, v hat, since it's defined as -2 times I hat plus j hat, you could just simply substitute the definitions of I hat and j hat in where appropriate. Follow your, scalar order of operations, right? Scalar multiplication would come before addition. So we'd have -2, 0 plus 0, 1. And then add those two together. You'd add your x components together. So you'd get -2 for the new x component, and you'd add your y components together. You would get 1 for that. So you do not need to show all of those steps. If that was easy for you to do in your head, then you have my blessing. There we go. We're going to have more than one graph on the same plane, so I'm going to label that as vector v. Okay, now for part B, it says first to graph vector u on that same plane, so 3, 2. And I'll label that with a u. Make sure you've got labels and you've got vector symbols and hats and all that fun stuff where they should go. Okay, now it says to write u in terms of the standard unit vectors. So vector u, you can show steps or not, my friends. But if you show steps, you could, here's some explanation. Or if you weren't sure, you could always break 3, 2 up as 3, 0 plus 0, 2, kind of unadding there. And then you could factor the 3 out of the first set. And then you could factor the 2 out of the second vector there. And then you could substitute 1, 0 is I hat and 0, 1 is j hat. And that, my friends, is a way to explain how to write, in this case, 3, 2 in terms of the standard unit vectors. You do not have to show all those steps that way. Some folks can just jump to the answer, and so you really just need to pick something that works for you and go with that. All right, my friends, I hope this makes sense, and I hope the parts that don't, you'll be willing to ask me questions next time I see you in Zoom. Take care, everybody.